So hello everyone, let us see the problems for today's contest. This is a problem equals four substrings. We are given a string S consisting of a lowercase English letters. The score of a string is the sum of the position of a character in the alphabet where A equal to 1, B equal to this, and Z equal to 26. Now we have to determine that if there exists an index I such that the string can be split into two non-empty substrings, uh, this and this into two equals goes. Return true if such a split exists, otherwise return false. And here is substring definition. So what we actually need to do in this question, let me see. First example, A, B, C, D, right? So we have to split this in a way such that the sum till I is equal to my sum till uh, I plus 1 to n, right? So what this actually means is, so there is a string S, right? It should be something, and for each for string, like we have to take A equal to 1, B equal to 2, and like this we have to take Z equal to 26, right? So for each alphabet we have a defined integer, so we have to break the string in a way that the sum till ith index is equal to my I plus 1 to n, right? So this is the basic idea. Now let us see the code. I have taken the firstly I have taken the total sum 0. Total sum will give me the sum of all the alphabets in the string. I have calculated this, and after that I have taken a variable h. Now iterating each index, I I take the sum for each character value and check if my total is equal to my two times of the current index, and then I return 1 and I return 0. Now let me see the second question. On this Fibonacci subarray, we are given positive integer nums. Fibonacci array is a continuous sequence whose third and subsequent terms, and we return this, return the longest Fibonacci subarray sum, and subarray of numbers and nums. So let me explain you with the example. So what we have to do in this question, there is given an array having different values. Right. So we have to find the maximum length of the subarray, maximum length of the subarray, which is a Fibonacci sequence, which is a Fibonacci sequence. So we have to do this. how can we do this? Like, what are the constraints? Nums of I is until the 10 power 9, and my length of nums is 10 to the power 5. So, so the approach I used was uh, array length is up till 10 to the power 5, right? And the uh, value of nums of I, maximum value of nums of I is equal to 10 raised to the power 9. Okay, so 10 raised to the power 9. So what I used the approach was this is 10 raised to the power 9, right? And this is 10 raised to the power 5. So if I'll iterate two times, that means I will firstly loop in I till n, I till n, or you can say from I plus 2 to n. This was my approach. I've iterated through the second index from here to n, and for each index then I iterated again to check there is a Fibonacci sequence from that or not. So let us take this example. So for this example, mm, I am starting from 7. I'm starting from 7, right? So standing on 7, I will see my previous two index value, that is 5 comma 2, and I saw that 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. Therefore its length it will be 3, and again I have to check, then I will go to the next index. Next index is 9. From 9 I will check the sum of previous two values, that is 7 plus 2. This is also equal to 9, and then again going to 6, 16. I will check, is it a sum of 9 plus 7. This is also sum of 9 plus 7 equal to 16. So we have total length 5. Why are we doing this? Because the constraint I'm seeing, that is a 10 raised to power 5, and the Fibonacci sequence, if you know that till almost 150 150th Fibonacci number is very large, and it is out of bounds from the constraints. It will go very large, like 10 raised to power 19, 10 raised to power 20 as we move forward. So if we will check the time complexity, it will be about 10 raised to power 5 into 10 100, right, for this. So it will be 10 raised to power 7. So it will run properly. So let me come to the code. So I have taken the answer as 2. Why I have taken 2? Because the length of the Fibonacci sequence, this is almost starting from 3. So the previous two values will always be included. So the answer I have taken firstly is 2. Then I have iterated from I equal to 2 till the last index, and I've initialized the variable length to be 2. Then I have calculated the sum of previous two values. Then I've iterated from j equal to I till n and checked if my nums of j equal to my previous means the sum of previous two index, and if this happens, I have updated the previous and increased the length. Otherwise, the Fibonacci sequence is broken down. So uh, I got out of this loop, and then I updated my answer, and then at last I returned the answer. This was quite easy. Now coming to the third question, design exam scores tracker. So in this problem, let me first explain you the problem. What the problem is saying: Alice frequently takes exam and want to track her scores and calculate the total scores over specific time periods. Okay, uh, Alice takes exams and he needs to track her score and calculate the total score over some period of time. Then we have to implement the exam tracker class. Exam tracker class, it is an object which is constructor is this, and there are two functions in which there is a record in which Alice gives the exam at that time, and we have to store that, and there is a total score. This function will return a integer saying how much total score is from start time to end time. And there are something given important. Partial record will be made with strictly increasing time. That means time will be always increasing. Like it is given here in this example. Record 1,99, 1,98. That means in the first second the score was 98, and then this is 5,99. In the fifth second the score is 99. So the time is always increasing. You can see this is only given here. First we record in strictly increasing time, and the second important thing is Alice will never ask total scores that require information from the future, and that is the latest record is called the time peak. Then total score will always be called with start time and start time and end time. That means my start time and end time will always lie within the latest time the record has been taken, right? So let me see the first example. I'm directly explaining you. So in this problem, we are given firstly a constructor, and then there is a record function, and there is a total score. So what I'll try to do is let me take the first example. Only one example is right. So in the first example, firstly the constructor is called, and then a record is given. A record is given, right? So first time, in the first second, we are given the score as 98, Then total score is asked for the start time 1 and 1. That means till the first second, what is the total score? And the total score we are seeing is only 98. Then, and then again the record is given. In the fifth second is it's 99. Again, total score is asked. This from 1 to 3. Here 2, 3, 4 is nothing. Right. From 1 to 3 we are asked. So it is only in first second we have scored 98, then there is 0. Right. So it will be 98, 98 here. And then again total score is asked from 1 to 5. That means from 1 to 5, and this will be the sum of these two values. 98 plus 99, this is 197. Then again total score from 3 to 4 is asked, and from 3 to 4 we can see it is 0, so it is 0 here. And then 2 to 5, then again 2 to 5, it is 99 only. So how we can implement this O of n? So I use the approach for hashing, hashing with prefix, right? So let me show you the code first. So I have taken a map for hashing, and the previous value. This will store the latest latest time till which we got our record, and the instructor constructor, I have set the map as empty, and previous value I have set to -1 because currently there is no record available. So if we are given the record, I will firstly check the previous values. Like I'm using the approach for prefix sum. What my approach is, you are seeing this as I have taken a previous sum as 0, and the previous sum is my latest previous value, and then at this time we have got that score. I have added to the current time, and previous is updated to the time, right? So what I'm doing, I'm clearly stating you here. There, I have made a map. This will store some values. I have taken this as 0. This is -1. Sorry, -1. Then again, from the first example, for the first second, we have got 98, and in the fifth second, we got 99, right? So my map is doing what? When I got the first record, this, I have checked my value, previous value, and my current score for the time for the time I have got the record is my previous sum plus this sum, and this will be equal to 98. And then again I have got 5 with a score value of 99. So I added the previous map of previous map is basically my prefix array, and this is 98. So my this fifth second will be updated with 198, 197. Sorry. So my logic was clear to you, right? I have made a prefix map with the records we are getting each time. So record function I've explained to you. Now how I'm getting the total score, we have to do this in O of n, right? So what approach I've used here? Firstly, I've taken the lower bound for the start time, and the lower bound for the start time will be this will this is our map, and for the first second this, and for the fifth second we have 197 total score, and for the first second we have 98 from the first example. So what I'm doing, and in the minus one it is 0. So start time and end time I have received. So I have firstly taken the lower bound for the start time. Let me take one example, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 3. We have to give the total score for this. So first I have taken lower bound for the start time, lower bound for the start time. So this will give me one exist here. So it will give me the first iterator. This iterator I will got, and for the end time I will stored in it in this J. End time I have taken the upper bound. That means this will go to map.end, and I have decreased my iterator to get the sum difference. So from 1 to 3 I want, right? There is no 3, so I have got the upper bound here 5. Sorry, we got the upper bound at 5. So from this to this we have to take the difference. Sorry, tell us. So there is something one, two, three, four, and for three we have taken the upper bound. Upper bound will come as five. Then we have decreased it, decreased the iterator. So my iterator will go to one iterator, and so my jth iterator will go to 1, and my ith iterator will go to -1, and their map values are given as 98 and 0. So I have taken the sum as 98 minus 0. This is equal to 98. Yeah. Then I return the sum. I think the approach is clear to you. Auto equal to mp dot lower start time. Then for the upper bound of the end time, and for the lower bound we have taken, I've decreased the index, and for the upper bound of end time we have decreased the index. So the proper distance, the proper difference we have got, and this is only equal to the sum, since our map was a prefix sum array, so we easily got it. And the whole time complexity goes to 2 of n log n. So it must be clear to you. Fourth question I haven't solved till now. Whenever I will have solved, I will upload to you. Thank you.